everyone, I am the Dragon Skull, and welcome to what is going to be the final episode of Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. When we left off, we completed the dream levels. We went to Squidward, Mr. Krabs and Patrick's dream, and sadly the developers didn't include an actual level for Patrick's dream, they just left it blank like they did in the original. Anyway, the next level we're going to be doing is the last level now. We're going to be going inside the chum bucket and putting an end to the robot menace once and for all. But before we do that, I'm going to get the last golden spatula from Mr. Krabs. Because in my spare time I got all but one of them. Because it took me a while to farm up all the shiny objects I need to get it. But I've got enough now, so I'm going to go again and get my last golden spatula from Mr. Krabs.
So, do you want to trade shiny objects for a golden spatula?
Yes.
That's quality craftsmanship, that is. Come again.
Sadly, I won't be coming again because this is the last one from you. Also, I'm just like this now because it is really hot today. It's right blistering hot. But I'm near the end of the game now, and I don't want to wait until the heat dies down until I start doing videos again.
The only good robot is the one that's given me them shiny objects.
All the robots give you shiny objects, because the shiny objects come out of them when I destroy them all. Anyway, we got all the socks, we got all those golden spatulas from Mr. Krabs and Patrick. There's only two left to get, and they are inside the chum bucket. So once we get them, we'll have gotten every single golden spatula and completed the game 100%. Alright, now it's time to put an end to...
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
It's time to put an end to,
It shines!
to Plankton's robot menace once and for all.
Flash! Authorities have confirmed that the robots running amok through Bikini Bottom are indeed coming from the chum bucket.
Yes, I know. We've seen this before.
Yes, right where you're standing. Plankton, owner of the chum bucket, and best known for the creation of robots whose sole purpose is to cause mayhem and destruction, has denied any involvement.
How does he even know that I'm standing in the chum bucket right now?
And then stomp on your children! And stomp on your children's children! This has been a Bikini Bottom Newsflash.
Thanks. Alright. Here we go, guys. The final boss. Let's do this. I'm curious to see what it's like. I've seen clips of it. But I'm still excited to see what the robot Spongebob boss is gonna look like.
Look at that guy. That big square head and those short shorts? That's the most hideous thing I've ever seen!
Wait, that hideous thing looks like me!
I always knew SpongeBob would be the death of me!
Jumpin' jelly beans! A robot SpongeBob!
There's definitely something funny going on here. And I don't mean you. Something else funny. Plankton! You're behind all this, aren't you?
Yes, it was me all the time. Behold, the Duplicatotron. I registered the name, so don't even think of ripping me off. With this, I can make a robot copy of anyone. I was going to make an army of loyal robots that would obey my every command.
But they're running amok!
I forgot to set the switch to obey Plankton. Ugh. But now that Daddy's home, I can fix that! What's wrong now? It should be working!
Why not just flip it?
It is working! They're obeying me! I knew I shouldn't have made a copy of myself, but I'm just so cute! You've interfered with my plans for the last time! Spongebob, meet Spongebob!
Hi, how do you do? Allow me to introduce my friends, Patrick, Sandy.
Enough! Prepare to meet your doom!
Alright, this is it. Final boss time.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Okay, it's moving a lot faster than the original.
Suck it to him, SpongeBob.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
That does it.
It looks
SpongeBob
weird.
is back in the
The
fight.
robot
It looks like
SpongeBob
SpongeBob has
compared
an
to the original
opportunity here.
version. It is.
That's the ticket.
Can you stop talking, please,
I
Johnny?
guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight. It looks
Right,
like
and who's
SpongeBob
Bob?
has an opportunity here.
Bam!
Suck it to him, SpongeBob.
The eyes look a bit weird, but I get it. They're meant to be see-through like windows. Get out of here, Robot Plankton.
Oh, that's gotta sting. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
Oh, I missed.
The robot's just too big for a direct attack like that. The robot's just too big for a direct attack like that.
Let me grab some help down
I
here.
like a
can't
new
watch.
sponge.
Okay, maybe just a
Fresh
little.
like a spring
Can you
breeze.
stop talking, please? It's hard for me to commentate when you're commentating over me.
Oh, that was a doozy.
This robot's
That
moving
does
too
it.
fast compared to the
SpongeBob is
original.
back in the fight.
It doesn't feel as smooth as the
It
original
looks like
version is.
SpongeBob has an opportunity here. Suck it to him, SpongeBob.
At least it's the same. I feel like that's too fast at the karate chop. Not like the original. In the
It looks
original,
like
he's like,
SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
definitely he's like,
Ow! I guess SpongeBob
which I guess it
won't
makes
be
sense
winning
because that's
that
what an actual
way.
karate chop's meant to
That does
be
it.
like.
SpongeBob is back in the
And
fight.
I guess it's meant to be more of a
Great
challenge,
barrier reef.
but still.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. That's the ticket. And the robot is down.
Now to deal with Robot Plankton. I don't like how his new laser blast side. It doesn't make the really cool laser sounds. That's the kind of sound. That's not actually how it goes, but I can't do sound effects.
Great barrier
What a
reef.
jump!
My little
It looks
bubble
like
friend.
SpongeBob has an opportunity
You
here.
guys saw me jump.
Suck it to him, SpongeBob.
Never mind. We're still doing this. He looks weird with his mouth opens. I remember in the original he had like speakers in his mouth where every time he does the karate attack.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. The robot's just too big for a
hang
direct
on.
attack like that.
Come on, come on.
The robot's
Boom!
just too
What?
big
I hit
for a
it!
direct attack like that.
I hit the button!
It looks
You
like
guys saw me hit the
SpongeBob has
button.
an opportunity here. Nice move
There
by
we go,
SpongeBob.
now I hit
This
it.
match is just about over.
Okay, one more hit and the robot's down. Although the health bar says it should be 2 more hits. Oh wait, there's one. I didn't get the one on his side.
It looks
Ah,
like
yeah.
SpongeBob has an
Alright.
opportunity here. That's
There
the
we
ticket.
go. Now one more hit, he's down. Da, da, da. At least the music's still the same. It is pretty cool. I do appreciate the developers are making this more challenging, but, well, I still wish they kept in some things from this fight, like they did the other fight. And I am glad it's not too fast like
It
the
looks
Robot
like
Sandy boss
SpongeBob
fight
has an
was.
opportunity here. That's the
Boom.
ticket.
First stage complete, but we have another stage.
No, you don'ts are destroying my beautiful bride. We were supposed to get married next week.
Did he say married?
I'll repair you, baby.
I'm drinking!
You've got the anchor arms.
I think the robot is getting bigger.
SpongeBob, he just flew into your head.
Well, then I'm going to follow him into my head. I mean, into my robot version's head, which is like my head, but bigger and more metallic.
Will you go already?
Here I come,
What he said.
Robot Plankton.
This is just getting too weird for me.
Apparently there was meant to be another section of part of the boss fight as well, where you play as Patrick and Sandy again. Before this part that I'm in right now, we have to take out the robot SpongeBob's anchor arms, and then it cuts to this part of the boss fight where I'm inside the robot, and I have to destroy the robot SpongeBob's massive brain over there. Hang on, let me have a look around the insides. Okay, that's actually cool. This actually looks like the insides of a robot compared to the original version. But there were only 2 gears down there, but now there's multiple gears. That is cool. Alright, enough looking around. Let's jump right in, literally. We're gonna take out the brain. Get out of here, robots! You can't stop me.
Shines.
Oh, I'm dead. Never mind, you can't stop me then. Oh, I probably should have grabbed some health before I started the second phase of the boss fight. Doesn't matter. I got full health this time. This heat wave is really distracted me.
You just met the Spongebob. Coming at ya!
And the robot plankton should... There he is. Okay, hit him. Got him. Let's take out the fuse. Thank God Johnny's not commentating this time, giving me a chance to commentate instead. Because that's another thing I hate about the boss fights. The fact that Johnny, the fish head, keeps like saying, "Whoa, where'd you come from?" Right, take out the take out the machine first. There we go. Alright, now let's take out some Chuck. There we go. Jesus. Whoa! Didn't expect you to come out behind me. You usually come out in front of, appear in front of me. Okay, easy does it across this, and we'll hit the next fuse. This is going to take all of my platforming skills that I acquired from all the levels I've done.
Pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Except that's not a button, Spongebob, that's a fuse. Oh no you don't. Get out of here. Jesus. There's so many of those little ones.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Don't you laugh at me. Come on, hit the machine. There we go, finally.
Spongebob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Where's Robot Plankton? There you are. You keep appearing behind me this time. In the original game, he keeps appearing in front of you. Damn it. I do like that though, that he appears behind you instead. That actually makes
Go, SpongeBob. It's your birthday.
Actually makes it more challenging for people who play the original game. Because I'm so used to him being in front of me. I didn't hit the machine, come on. Alright, now I did. Alright, I'm ready for you this time, Robot Plankton. Gotcha. Okay, easy does it. Let's try not to fall this time. This is probably going to be a very short episode as well. Of me just doing this one boss fight. But hopefully I will have all the golden spatulas by the end of it, so you guys will see the secret ending. Wait, cancel. Ah, didn't do it in time. There we go. Nice. He destroyed his own robot friend, and now I'm going to destroy you with a cruise bubble to the face. I still don't like the new Robot Plankton blaster. I liked how it looked in the original, and how it sounded as well. Ew, why does Robot SpongeBob have like acid leaking from his nose? He's got acid bogies. Alright, that's those ones done. Now to get the ones in the brain, and then we're all done. I do still wish that they included that part of the boss fight where you play as Patrick and Sandy again, and then you have them take out the anchor arms. That would have been real helpful. All right, down the tube loop and hit the fuse. Oh, that's cool. They have like electricity like lines coming out of there. Oh, it would have been even more cool if the energy like stopped flowing after I hit the fuse. That would have been a nice little detail to add. I saw you coming that time. You can't surprise me. All right, one more to go, and then Robot SpongeBob is dead. In a weird way, SpongeBob is trying to kill himself, but it's like a robot version of him. And one more hit to you as well, knocks you out of the fight for good. All right, last one. Let's do this. Thank God I got used to the cruise bubble controls. And we did it! We got all 100 golden spatulas. So the game should be 100% done by now. Now we can watch this cutscene. I guess you could say he's suffering from a bit of brain damage.
What'd he do?
What? Oh, yeah.
All my plans ruined. That does it. I'm becoming a lawyer. You haven't defeated me yet. I still have lots of robots all over Bikini Bottom. I'll summon them all, and then we'll see. Uh-oh. I'll destroy you. You'll destroy me. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you twice as hard. Oh yeah? I'll destroy you +1. Well, I'll destroy you plus infinity.
This is gonna go on for a while now.
Shut up, you stupid robot. Who are you calling stupid? I went to community college, you oversized coffee grinder. Oh yeah? I'll show you. Come here and fight like a mono.
Well, Plankton, I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, I certainly did. Next time I'll get it right.
Ouch! We won! Who wants to get ice cream?
I do.
It's not over yet, though. Poor
May I
Plankton.
remind you all that there are still robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
Well, I thought she was a squirrel.
I'm being punished. I don't know for what, but I'm being punished.
There's still work to be done out there. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini Bottom is safe.
Oh, I love you, SpongeBob. And I always will. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the game. We completed it.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Warmer than yellow and porous is he. If nautical nonsense be something you wish.
Patrick and Squidward. Plankton and Squidward.
Ready?
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob Squidward.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah. That's if you complete the game 100%, you unlock that cutscene. That was something I've only done once when I played the original version. And we're here now. I like that they kept this in. This is like a little bonus gameplay section that you can do while the credits roll. the Spongebob arena.
Rollerific.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that while I talk about the game. Okay, first of all, I gotta say, it's been amazing playing this playing this game again after so many years. And I am glad that the developers actually decided to remake this of all games. This was something this was a remake I did not expect to happen. But I'm glad it did. And this one is probably definitely up there with the remakes, the Crash and Spyro remakes I played on the channel as well. But it does have its flaws that I've been pointing out throughout the other episodes I've done. But I'll talk about the good stuff first. Now, it definitely looks better than the original version. Like, the graphics are way better, and the animations are a lot smoother as well, which I definitely always appreciate. The voice acting is still exactly the same. They just like took the voice acting and audio from the from the original game. Oh, that's new. They make sounds when they hit them. They didn't do that in the original version. But yeah, I do wish they would have added new stuff as well, because I feel like the developers were too scared to add new stuff because they were afraid of how fans would react. But I would have appreciated some new stuff every now and then. Oh wait, well, I'm still talking about the good stuff. The gameplay is also really good. It feels sluggish compared to the original version. Like, for example, the cruise bubble controls. It controls weirdly compared to the original version. But I think it's maybe... I did complain that it controlled terribly, but I think maybe that's because it's because I haven't played this game in a while. Maybe I'm the problem here, and it's not the gameplay. Although there were some people that had the same complaints about the gameplay as well, that the cruise bubble doesn't feel as good. But I think maybe it's because they haven't played it before in a long time either. I don't know. The character models definitely look nice in the game as well. Whoa, Jesus! It just wouldn't let me out. I'm also glad that the Spongebob gameplay that I'm doing right now, it has a jump button in there. It makes this part a lot easier, because I remember in the original when I played this section after I completed the game, I hated how I couldn't jump to grab the shiny objects out of reach, but now I can. That's always nice. The level designs are definitely really good as well. My favourite one being the SpongeBob's Dream. That's probably the most redesigned I've seen a level be in the game, and it definitely looks really cool. My least favourite level redesign, I say, would probably be I think probably Goo Lagoon, honestly, because the sand in it doesn't feel like a beach to me. It feels more like I'm in snow because of how white the sand is. Just like especially when I've done the Sand Mountain level. Can't think of anything else. The game definitely feels the same as, oh look, there's people with glow sticks down there watching me. There definitely were people watching me before. I should probably talk about some of the bad stuff in the game now. Now, as I said before, the developers definitely made this game faithful to the original, but they also made it too faithful to the original. Like, because they haven't, I feel like the developers were too scared to try out new stuff for the game, like add in the cut content from the original game, like the Robot Squidward boss fight. They did add it, but they added it in a multiplayer mode, and I actually wanted, and I wanted it to be in the main story, like as a boss. Oh, that's another thing I don't like. The boss fights in this game weren't as good as they were in the original, especially Robot Sandy. The Robot Sandy fight was way too fast for my liking, and it didn't give me proper time to, like, talk about it and like compare it to the original. I'm trying to grab that last shiny object over there. Come on, it shouldn't be that hard to grab. The Robot Patrick fight was alright, and the Robot Spongebob at the end, it was pretty decent as well. The karate chop was kind of too fast, but it makes sense because that's how a karate chop should be. It's supposed to be like, yeah, not like that. So that's why I like Sandy's gameplay was also really good. Alright, grabbed it now. I think that's pretty much all the shiny objects here. I'll do one more lap of this place though, because I'm not really ready to end it yet. Oh. Never mind. Anyway, I'm done now with the game. That was definitely a lot of fun. Another thing I wish they added was, like, proper voice acting from the actual actors. I know they couldn't do Mermaid Man because Mermaid Man's voice actor sadly passed away, which is such a tragedy. I really did like him. Anyway, we're back here now, and we've done the game 100%. There's nothing more to do in the game. There is the movie theater, but I don't really feel like doing that. Like, farming so many shiny objects just to show you concept art of the game. It's just not good. I did look it up online, and that's all it does do. So I'm just going to skip on that. I'm not going to bother doing it. I didn't complete the game 100% though. That's all that matters. But yeah, I do wish they still added some of the original voice actors. Like, they could have brought Clancy Brown back as Mr. Krabs. Like, in the original game, he was voiced by someone else, and they brought in that same replacement voice actor in this game. They could have brought Clancy Brown back in. I'm sure he would have been happy to do Mr. Krabs. He loves voicing Mr. Krabs. I don't even know why they couldn't do it in the original game. Maybe because they couldn't afford to hire him. That's my theory, at least. But why couldn't they do it in this game? I really would have loved to have seen the developers of this game add in some new stuff to make the game more fun. Not that multiplayer mode, just new stuff in the main story, like the robot Squidward, Patrick's Dream, add in some new gameplay functions. There was also meant to be a whole new level in this game as well, the Glove World. That was meant to be a level to do. I was actually looking forward to doing new stuff in the game. Because if the new stuff was added, it would have been my first time seeing them in this game. And I would love to have seen how I would love to have you guys hear my opinion on it, is what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, it's exactly the same as the original. And as for the multiplayer mode, I'm not going to do videos on it because I don't see any point. It's more like, because all the multiplayer mode is just like how long can you last against waves of robots kind of thing with friends. And like I said, I don't see any friends of mine wanting to do multiplayer mode with me because it's not that fun. It's just a robot beat 'em up. That's all it is. And yeah, Robot Squidward's in it, but he's not even a boss. He's just like in the background. He's more like a robot spawn machine than he is like those machines I've been destroying in the game. He's like a robot spawner. That's all he is. He's not like an actual boss fight. And when I seen the concept art of Robot Squidward, I actually was excited to fighting him. But it never happened. And the Patrick's Dream level, I've seen the concept art, and I've even seen a guy on YouTube take the actual files of it from the game and actually like modify it with it. And it was a bit broken and glitchy, but at least we got to see what the level was like. And it looks cool. It was like ice cream and unicorns and all that stuff, which definitely fits Patrick. I just think it's better than the blank space. And I remember in the last episode, I was pissed off that they didn't make the blank space like you walk around there and then you always end up back where Patrick is. That was the only fun part of that level, the dream level that I actually liked, but they never did that. That really bothered me. And as for the robot designs, I like some of them, but others I don't like as much. Like, I think the best robot design I've seen would probably be the hammer robot, because it feels a lot better. And I like how he actually has an actual metal hammer arm that's painted to look like ham, rather than a stick arm with an actual piece of ham on it. Because when I played the original as a kid, I always complained how a piece of meat can hurt you. as for worst robot redesign, I would probably go with the last one, maybe? No, Monsoon, the robot with the umbrella that sends thunderstorms at you. He looks really strange, and his really thin neck really bothered me a lot. I didn't like it. The last robot was pretty cool. The only part I didn't like is his tornado legs that were replaced with like rubber rings. When in the original, they were made of like like oil, like the oil bubbles he blows at you. I think that's all I have to say about this game. The soundtrack definitely sounds exactly the same. Would have been nice if they did like a remixed version of it, like they did in the Spyro remakes. And if you wanted to, you could just switch back to the original soundtrack. I would have liked it if they did that, like give us a remixed version of the entire soundtrack of the game. It would have been cool. But at the end of the day, it is a good remake. But I do wish it did some changes. If I had to compare this between the Crash and Spyro remakes I've done, I think the Spyro remake is, well, hang on. No, the Crash remake is still the best one. Then Spyro, then this one. And only because, well, the reason why I'm making such a big deal about it is because this is the only remake I've played where I've played the original as well. Because I've never played the original Crash and original Spyro games, so I can't really compare them to the original. This one I can. And I am disappointed that it didn't have added the new stuff I was hoping it would. But who knows, maybe the developers will release a patch or a DLC for this game that'll give us all the stuff we asked for. Like we'll finally get Patrick's Dream, the Glove World, the actual Robot Squidward boss fight instead of multiplayer. Who knows, it would be pretty cool. And also that part of the Robot Spongebob boss fight where I get to play as Sandy and Patrick and take out the Robot Spongebob's anchor arms. That would have been cool as well. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I definitely did. It was a nice change coming back to a game I used to love during my childhood. And I really hope we get more cool remakes in the future. Like, I hope they do a remake of The Simpsons Hit and Run. I did hear that, I do know that, Destroy All Humans remake has been released. I've never played Destroy All Humans, but a good friend of mine is a big fan of the game, and he does say that I should check it out, and that I would really like it. Who knows, maybe I will check it out, and if I like it, maybe I'll do a Let's Play on it. If it's available on PS4, that is. We'll have to wait and see. And I've still got The Last of Us 2 to do as well. Once I've completed that, I'm going to take a break from YouTube because it is really hot and there's a big heat wave going around and it makes doing videos really difficult. Even wearing my summer outfit isn't helping matters. So once I finish The Last of Us 2, I'm going to take a big break from YouTube. But this will probably be out after I've recorded The Last of Us 2. We'll have to wait and see. And anyway, if you liked this series, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And please be sure to check out the entire playlist for Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. And please check out the other remakes I've done, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and Spyro Reignited Trilogy as well. I'll leave the links to all of them in the description below. And I will see you all next time. Peace. Goodbye, Spongebob. It was really fun playing as you again. I'm gonna miss you, little guy.